Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the three.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Levine dishes to Towns, and Durant comes to help. Levine passes to Towns. Clock at 6. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Levine's got his first basket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Durant for 3. Offensive rebound. Adams. Here's Robertson. Knocks it loose. And Adams kicks to Ibaka. Durant dishes to Ibaka. Back to Durant. Tries yet again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
It's been kind of a gradual occurrence, but I think it's clear that analytics are here to stay in the NBA. Every team now has at least some vesting into the analytics area. Some base a lot of their decisions on the number side of the game. Others have a more balanced approach.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Singler's checked in for Durant. Analytics does have a strong place in the NBA, so it's been proven over the last decade. Some held out, but now, Greg, the results, the benefits of those numbers, it's hard to deny them.
A great point, Kevin. And with something new like that, there's always going to be a bit of resistance. There will always need to be a balance, I believe, and you need to use the numbers and your own eyes. They really do go hand in hand to kind of keep each other in check.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Over the last month, let's see, Kevin, where the Timberwolves stand in the league rankings. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Rudez passes to Towns. Nice move. And the layup is good. Towns has got 11 points.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. Some changes for Minnesota. Prince comes in for Levine, and Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. 1:58 left in the third. And Muhammad kicks to Jones. Here's Towns. And Cantor pulls it down.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
And it's good. Timberwolves trail by 13. Jones kicks to Prince. He dishes it to Jones. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Towns. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. For three. Good on the shot. Cantor's got 5 now.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Prince dishes to Towns. There's a killer two-handed slam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And here's Jones. Over to the wing. Rudez kicks to Towns.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Durant comes in for Singler. Roberson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Minnesota. Wiggins comes in for Jones. Kevin Garnett with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Knocked loose. Durant just inside. Got it! What a shot! Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Thunder lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. So on the floor for Minnesota, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Towns is out there with Garnett, and it's Rubio in at the 1. Durant with it. Now Garnett defending. Oklahoma City gets it back. Here's Ibaka. Up again. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trail by 13. Drive by Adams. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. Waiters comes in for Roberson. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Rudez is checked in. Levine kicks to Wiggins. The feed to Garnett. Here's Rudez. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Kanter kicks to Waiters. Garnett with it. Rubio outside. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. Westbrook passes to Cantor. Adams dishes to Durant. Passes it to Waiters. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Here's Levine. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
It's stolen by Garnett. Levine can't hit.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you've put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Garnett. And Cantor throws it down.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's where you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Thunder making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Towns, who's checked in for Damian Rudez. Levine kicks to Garnett. Rubio, the pass to Levine. Back to Rubio. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Thunder leading by 12. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. And Ibaka kicks to Waiters. It's tipped. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Down low. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That's good. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Russell Westbrook. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
It's Durant on the wing. Again, Durant missing.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
From deep three-point range, count it. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers.